sir.
Did you want to take down my email address so you could...
No, what
so
was
you
your
could,
name again?
So you could
If you
get...
don't mind me asking?
Oh, I mind that you're asking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mind.
Okay. I was going to try to follow you.
You were going to try to follow me?
Yeah.
I imagine you are going to try to follow me.
I can care less about following you that way.
He doesn't care.
On your blog or whatever.
You want to follow me on my blog, but you don't want to have the respect to have a conversation?
It goes both ways.
Was I disrespectful before you? Did you see how bad that was? I tried to sneak up on you, and all I got was my sandals filled with sandburrs for it. How you doing today?
Good about yourself.
I'm doing pretty good, man. What was your name?
Reeves.
Reeves?
Right, Reeves.
South Daytona or Daytona Beach Shores?
Beach Shores.
How long you been with them?
Since December.
December. Where'd you come from? Somewhere local?
No. Here in Florida.
Were you a police officer before that?
I was.
Nowhere around here though?
Not really around here. No.
Where at?
It's other places.
So, guess you're gonna make me look. What was your name again?
Reeves.
Reeves?
Yep.
Do you have an identification number?
I do.
Could you tell me what it is?
SH549.
549.
Yep.
You just out here running traffic?
Running radar.
You find that's one of the biggest issues here in Daytona Shores is people speeding through here?
It's one of my duties that I perform, yes.
Yeah, but have you noticed it being one of the bigger problems here?
Depends on the time of the year.
Do you notice it's a more of a local problem, or is it more of the people that aren't from around here?
From around here.
Are you more of a ticket kind of guy, or are you a warning kind of guy?
Varies from speed and attitude, stuff like that.
Right on. If somebody came up to you and asked you a question and you didn't know the answer to it, would you make a good faith effort to find out the answer to that question? So the First Amendment of the Constitution, it secures 5 fundamental freedoms to we the people. Could you tell me what those 5 freedoms are?
If you have like a law enforcement question, whatever, you can ask me. I'm not going to sit here and argue.
Oh, sure. Like
what
you
can and can't do. You have a right to come up and ask me questions and stuff. You have a right
sure.
to film me and all that, whatever.
Sure.
So you're not going to sit here and try to bait me and everything, though.
Sure. So, just to circle back to the question that I asked you, did you want to take down my email address?
Do you have any questions for me, or anything, sir? Not trying to be rude or anything.
I'm literally in the middle of trying to ask it. So, try to be rude more. Try harder.
Okay.
Try harder to not be rude. Please try harder to not be rude.
What would you like to ask?
You said that you would make a good faith effort. So, if I give you my email address, will you go ahead and do that? Make that good faith effort like you said you would? Were you listening when I spoke to you before?
Yeah.
So you
want me to reply to your email what the 5 fundamentals of the First Amendment are? Is that what it is?
The 5 freedoms secured to us by the First Amendment, yes.
Again, this is...
So you think this is... Okay. You think this is a non-law enforcement question?
It is a law enforcement question. But
okay, why...
I know what it is.
Okay, well, yeah.
To record me and stuff.
Right, sir.
I'm here in debate.
And all I asked was, if you didn't know, would you make an effort to find out?
Sure.
So I don't know why you're projecting whatever nonsense is going through your brain, but I asked a question, and if you would make an effort, if you didn't know the answer. Okay. So make the effort. So do
you know what they are?
Can you? Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so then why do I need to send them to you?
Because you don't know, sir. It's unimportant. So you're not going to make the effort?
No.
There he is, Officer Reeves, fucking asshole.
Actually, do you have an actual reason why you're here? Because technically you're trespassing.
Is this your property?
No, but it's closed business. We actually do have a right to be here. We do have a sign to be with anybody else's property.
Is it? So this is your property?
No, we actually do have a agreement for anybody on this property to be trespassed.
That's great, but where is it posted no trespass? Oh, window back up because you don't know the answer?
Good day, sir.
Oh! He tried his dumb shit. He tried his dumb shit, but it didn't work. He tried his dumb motherfucker shit. Instead of just being polite. He wants to be a rude dickhead. He tried to tell me that I was trespassing over here. He's going to take down my email address. He said he was going to get back to me. Did you want to take down my email so you can get back to me about my question?
You want, sir?
Did you want to take down my email address so you could...
No, what
so
was
you
your
could,
name again?
So you could get...
If you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I mind that you're asking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mind.
Okay. I was going to try to follow you.
You were going to try to follow me?
Yeah.
I imagine you are going to try to follow me.
I can care less about following you that way.
He doesn't care.
On your blog or whatever.
You want to follow me on my blog, but you don't want to have the respect to have a conversation?
It goes both ways.
Was I disrespectful before you? So did you want to take down my email address and be a professional? Did you? Just want to be professional? Maybe take down my email address? Could I have your supervisor out here? Reeves. Reeves. I'm requesting your supervisor. Did you say no?
You want my supervisor?
I'd like to speak with your supervisor, yeah.
You can call our non-emergency number and ask to speak.
Oh, you don't want to call him?
You don't need to. This
You don't
is a
need
law
to.
enforcement issue.
It's not a law enforcement issue.
It's not. I'm not stopping you. You're
It's not.
walking around doing what you need to do.
So,
You're not detained in any way.
who? I didn't say that you were.
You're gonna call those people that call the non-emergency.
I'm worried about your behavior, though.
If you'd like to file a complaint, you can also call the supervisor and file a complaint that way.
What's your supervisor's name?
Be Sergeant Cairns.
Sergeant Cairns?
Yep.
Do you know his ID number?
Not offhand, I don't.
So why did you reflexively jump so quickly to being rude? Just because I asked a question that you didn't know the answer to?
Baited and stuff to you. Have a good day, sir.
Baited, being rude. You're having a hard time keeping track of things, too. Okay. Weird. Real weird. Got officers acting like this. Real strange. Wanted to know what my name was. Weird. He wanted to follow me, is what he said. Officer Reeves, from locations unknown. He probably was a super good cop there. Real respectful. Probably didn't have any internal affairs issues. He's gonna leave pretty soon. He's gonna have that emergency that he needs to get to. Allergic to professionalism. It's like kryptonite to these guys. Professionalism. I can't remember the name of the sergeant I spoke to. It wasn't even a week ago, but he was so nice. He was so professional. You obviously didn't get trained by him. You brought all your bad habits with you from wherever the fuck you came from. I've got a police question. I've got a police question. Can you assist me?
What is it now?
What is it now? Are you serious, bro? Do you happen to have a tint meter on you?
I do.
Would it be possible to check the tint on these front windows?
They're legal.
They're illegal?
They're legal.
They're legal. What about this? What about this up
I
here?
would advise you to check up on your state statute what we can and can't do, but yes, they're legal.
They're legal?
Yes.
But you're not willing to just put the meter on it to prove that?
Irrelevant.
Why is it irrelevant? Do you think you're exempt?
We are for certain things, yes.
Yeah, but is this one of them, a marked patrol car? Is that one of the exemptions?
The tint? Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
it's not. Please show me.
Again.
Well, it's a problem if if a Daytona Beach Shores officer is out there enforcing laws that they don't actually know are not laws. The tint, you're absolutely not allowed to have your front windows illegally tinted, and to pretend that you're allowed to be below the AS1 line. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. AS1 line's right there.
2 inches of an angle that's right there. Really?
Does that matter? Would that matter if you were ticketing somebody? That wasn't the question. Is this illegal? Below the AS1 line is illegal. Okay, you can't have a cordial conversation. You're right and I'm wrong. Yeah, you're right and I'm wrong, but it's actually me that's right. It's me that's right, and it's you that's wrong, and you're unwilling. You're completely unwilling to have a professional conversation and admit, oh my God, I might be wrong about something. You don't know the First Amendment. You don't know the fucking tinting laws, but you want to tell me I'm doing something wrong? You're ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. So this dumb cop, he says that he's allowed to have it tinted, and he also says it's okay that it's only 2 inches below the AS1 line because they must average it out or something. If it goes above it, they must average the space out or something. That must be what's going on. Finally, he gets the smarts to leave. Fucking dummy. I'm sorry you missed that. So, hey, I just wanted to circle back on the tint thing. If we could just circle back on the illegal.
Cops' cars are not exempt. I guess he doesn't have accountability. He probably pulls people over left and right for tint.
Why are you trying so hard to avoid me? I've just got some simple questions. Mainly about your tint.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard, police cars are not exempt from the statute for tint, as you said. It's only canine, undercover, and private investigators. That's it. Oh, wow, look at that. That's way below.
That's bad.
Line. Yeah, that's dark.
Yeah, it looked darker than legal. We've got our own tint meter. Would you mind if we used ours? Can we use our tint meter? Yes, we can.
We'll need recalibration on it. So yeah, recalibration.
We got the tint meter.
Here. So, we'll throw this. So basically, this is the same ones that they have. You put it in, you do the test. If it gets an error, you pull it back out. Sometimes there's dust or something on there, and we get 31. This is supposed to test at 30%. And it is. It's getting close to that 31-30. And we'll do the other one.
So that's a 30, and just as a contrast, we'll just kind of see how close we are here. Yeah. 30 looks like it's really tough to tell.
Yeah.
But I think his windows are darker.
The front one's definitely darker. So.
You mind if we just get our meter on here and test this real quick? For citizen safety? The tint, Reeves.
So, Officer Reeves, do you mind if we check your tint since we know it's below the legal limit up here? I got mine. I just calibrated it. I wanted to see if we could test it. It does look like it's dark there. I really can't even see the occupant in the vehicle. It's really hard to see. Do you mind if we just check your tint? Is that okay?
I had a tough time reading this computer earlier, so...
Yeah, I mean, you can't see anything in there. The back is there, but you can see how dark it is compared to... Let me get that thing focused. You can see how dark it is. Why is my camera out?
Officer, we just need a second to test the reading on your windows.
All you gotta do is roll the window down just a little bit. We can slide this on and make sure you're in compliance with the law. It's really simple and easy. Just literally like that much.
It's just like 4 inches. That's all we need.
You do want to be in compliance with the law, don't you? I know you told this gentleman here that you're exempt from it, but the Florida statute, it really doesn't exempt you from it. This thing used to be a supervisor car, apparently, but... You mind if we check it? Officer Reeves, it's really easy.
Stop resisting, Reeves.
And you know what else is funny when they do stuff like this? We got a business here that he's in right here, and he is over into the handicap area.
Ouch.
We're into that.
Ouch. Oof. Oof.
It's got the markings down there.
Wow. He's into it. This is where the wheelchair would go.
Yeah, this is good.
Not good.
So this is what they'll do. You know, they'll say like, oh yeah, well, they'll say, oh, if a car pulled in here, then I would just move. But there is nowhere to move in here. And Reeves is blocking, not only, we have the unlawful tint, which is right up here where the AS1 line is. We have that right there. You can see that little line. For some reason my camera's, there it is, that little line right there. The tent is supposed to be above that, on the sides and all the way across. But
you know what he's doing right now?
What?
He's trying to figure out how to arrest us.
Yeah. So that's it. He is trying to figure out how to arrest us.
Pieces of shit, bro.
But we want to find out about this car. This vehicle, did you get the vehicle number on this one?
It's 165.
165.
He's really tied up in his feelings.
We really want to make sure that you're in compliance with the law, Officer Reeves. You have some actual interaction with him before, right?
Yeah, it's you. Do you want to take a guess on when it all disintegrated?
You tell me. Was it basically when you asked a question he didn't like?
It was basically when I asked him if he'd make a good faith effort about a certain something.
And that's just asking about the First Amendment? Really?
Yeah.
And it was over?
Yeah.
Was it still on fun? All right, he's off the phone. Yeah, Officer Reeves, can we just check it really quick? We'll be in and out. Make sure you're in compliance with the law there. I just want to make sure you know you're at night, you're safe. Your insurance company knows that you have legal and lawful tint. Police vehicles are not exempt. I want you to make sure you know the law. You didn't know that. And that's very dangerous. When you don't know the law, you apply the law to people that otherwise... You apply the law to people that otherwise it shouldn't be. So we want to make sure that you're in compliance with the law. He's got the statutes up.
It's probably the trespass one, since he was already flapping his gums about me being somewhere I wasn't allowed to be. But, you know, this is one of those things. I don't see any signs, you know?
Yep. Can you check it really quick? Just get done? He says no. He shook his head no. I couldn't hear you. Say
What's that?
What did he say?
I couldn't hear him. What'd you say?
He said no.
Stop resisting, officer.
All right, well, he is parked at someone's business here. We've got the handicap placard up here. It's locking down, so if someone comes over there, let's say you can move. But when you're here like this and you need to pull out, and this is it, where do you move?
Yeah, no, it's dangerous. This is a dangerous situation.
That's it. And just don't forget, you got your bumper over on top of the handicap spot up here, man. Do better. Do better, Reeves.
What a shame.
I know, what a shame. He's gonna... He actually shook his head and said no. Well, that's Daytona Beach Shores. If you don't know Daytona Beach Shores, they had a former lieutenant that lost his job somehow or another. He resigned, I think it was. People at the agency told me it was resign or be fired, so he resigned, according to sources. And from there, we have behavior that's just, what's that word? Abhorrent?
It is abhorrent, for sure.
That's the word of the day, guys. I want you to put that down there and spell it out for me really nice and clean. Officer Reeves, I think he worked at another agency. We're going to have to find out if that's it. That's some dark tint. That's darker than my tint.
Yeah, it's dark.
All right.
It might not be darker than the bait car, but it's close.
Cool.
We're out here today to ensure our natural rights are respected by those who swore an oath to support, protect, and defend the rights of the people. The purpose of all interactions is to peacefully promote government accountability and transparency. Please like, share, and subscribe so this message can reach as many people as possible. I implore you to peacefully seek redress to any and all of your grievances. This is a public service.